Hey everybody, this is AJ with Car Inspected. We're back in Toronto, the Lexus dealer today. We're looking at another, this is a 2015 LX570. Black, kind of metallic black in color, black interior. Nice looking vehicle. Overall, it's in pretty nice condition. I see no signs of repaint or major accident damage or anything like that. All the windows are original. Nothing's been changed, nothing was replaced, anything like that. Oh, they are all Lexus. And the paint is in pretty good shape. There's a couple of very minor scuffs in different spots, one there, but there's no real dings or dents or anything like that. All looks pretty good. While we're here, we'll do a VIN verification in the door, and it does match in the windshield, but you won't really see in the video because of the reflection, but it is there. Like I said, there's a couple very minor little scuffs here and there, barely noticeable. It does have the 3M protective film across the front, and you can see that helped. There's no chips or anything, a couple fingerprints, but there's chips are very minimal in the front. Some of that highway bugs and stuff like that is in the front, but it's mostly hidden by the black. Looks pretty decent. Headlights, taillights, all look pretty good. There is the biggest noticeable scuff, which probably could be buffed out, is in this back door. All right here, you can see that, and there's a little bit there. You'll see better photos. Just like a little rub from a hand, maybe something like that. There is also a scratch on the tailgate, which I forgot to mention when we were back here. So you can see that. And all the way through here to right there. And that is, to give you a reference in size, about that big. Roof looks good, roof rack is in good condition. Everything up there seems fine, no issues. Tires, brakes are all in nice shape. Everything's pretty new. So these fronts are 2018s. Where's the date here? 2018, 930 seconds, so very minimal kilometers on them. Front brakes are brand new, as well as pads. You can't really see. They are brand new as well, so they are all new. Upper control arms look nice, no surface rust, anything like that. This rim looks pretty nice. It does have the wheel locks, and we do have the key with it, so that's all pretty good. While we're here, we can look at the undercarriage. We see a lot less surface rust than the other two that we recently saw. Looks pretty clean. And no signs of issue. Suspension wise, all looks pretty good. Axle boots, etc., all look nice, not ripped or broken or anything like that. Passenger front tire, same as the other side, 2018, and it does have 930 seconds of tread, so these tires are pretty new. Front brakes are brand new as well, so no issues there. This rim looks pretty good, no curb rash or anything like that. Suspension on this side, same story, looks pretty nice. No real signs of issue. All along the passenger side, the surface rust is pretty minimal. It is a little bit there, but like I said, much better than the previous ones we looked at. And you will see a bunch of photos in the report as well. Dry, no leaks or anything like that. All looks pretty good. Onto the back. This is the passenger side rear tire. This rim does have a little bit of damage on it. Curb rash. These tires on the back are brand new. 2019s these are. And 10-30 seconds of tread, they are brand new. Still smell the new rubber. Rear brakes are pretty new. There's probably about 95% left on them. Pads are, you can't really see the pads in the back, but they look pretty new as well. Little undercarriage shut here. Spare looks nice. Differential looks pretty good, nice and dry. Minimal surface rust. Pretty clean under here. The last tire, driver's side rear, again is a brand new. I think this one's dated 2020 actually. Yep, 2020, so it looks pretty good. Again, a brand new tire. Rear brakes are pretty much new. I'm gonna say 95%. And this rim doesn't have any curb rash or issues like that. Looks pretty nice. So we'll go into the interior, start exploring the belly of the beast. Interior is pretty nice. Carpet looks good back here. We do have the owner's manual here and also the cargo net, which I haven't seen in the other ones. Rear seats look pretty good. There's the seating portion. Yeah, I'll go around. Does look pretty good. No signs of issue. A couple of indent marks from those seat belts, but other than that, looks good. All this stuff, nice. Carpet is clean. So this third row is really nice condition. Very minimal use. We'll see that these work just as they should. Oh, I go up. That was me. I let go of the button. There we go. Other side. There we go. Sorry, that was me hitting the button wrong. So they do work, and we see a factory rubber mat in the back, and underneath the carpet looks very nice. No signs of issue. Little tiny stain there, but pretty nice. And tailgate does work. I tried the inside dashboard button and that works as well. Interior wise, we do have a couple of little marks in the back of the second row seating here. Nothing too bad, but they are there. And there's also a little mark right there on this seat. The rest of it looks pretty good. Minimal wear. Center looks pretty good. Let me put this back. There we go. This comes down as it should. Looks pretty decent. A couple marks in the wood grain here, but nothing too major. All that works as it should, and we got the remote right there. Floor mat, carpet all looks pretty good in this second row. No problems. Door looks nice, and we do have the factory headphones here. All looks pretty good. Passenger door looks pretty good. I don't see any signs of wear and tear or issue. Passenger seat, I did test functions. They all seem to work just as they should. This seat looks pretty good. No major signs of wear and tear or any issues like that. Carpet looks good on the passenger side. Not ripped or stained. Dashboard looks pretty good. It's the glove compartment dash. There is a couple of marks on this chrome trim. Looks like it's kind of been chipped off here along this piece of trim. Glove box looks good. Here is the wheel lock. And no other issues in there. Dash top looks good, by the way, with no issues. Go around to the driver's side. And we have similar story on this side. It looks pretty nice. No real issues. Headliner looks good. This seat looks pretty good. A couple of needs to look decent cleaning, but for the most part it's good. There is minor scratching on the back of this seat here. It's like somebody used it to lean up against or something against it. Minimal marks here, but overall looks pretty good. Driver's side door panel looks pretty nice. Some scuffs on that plate, but nothing too major. A little bit of a ding there. So it looks pretty good. Driver's seat, it's pretty decent. Again, functions all seem to work, no issues. There is a little bit of wear marks on it in some places that you see, but nothing overly problematic. There are some kind of scuffy looking chips on the steering wheel, that's the word, here. The rest of it looks pretty good though. No major issues. Well, this looks pretty good. Start it up, and we do see that all the screens, everything work. 141, 168 kilometers. Everything, I did test the leveling system, that all works, and again I will test all these on the test drive, make sure they work. But all this stuff looks pretty good, no issues. There's the key, all looks pretty good. These slide as they should. Looks pretty good. Radio. Let's see. There we go. So that works. Climate, all that stuff works. Again, all these touch screens seem to do what they should. The AC is blowing nice and cold right now. So as you see, all this stuff seems to do exactly as it should. Maps work, destination, info. So all this stuff does seem to work exactly as it should. Take a quick look under the hood. We'll find the V8 engine. Seems to be pretty clean. Again, I took the center cover off. I don't see signs of leakage or any issues like that. Belts and hoses, they all seem to be where they should be at. Look pretty decent, no problems. I tested your oil. We came back with a green light, so we have no contamination or issues like that. Your coolant, I could not test. It's a little low, so that might need to be topped up, but it's low enough that I couldn't get my tester in there to get any. So that should be topped up, but mostly pretty good. Battery is under here, looks like original Lexus battery, and that seems to be pretty good. Your brake fluid is at 0% humidity, so that is also ready to go. All pretty good. So there we go, 2015 Lexus LX570. As usual, thanks for watching. This is AJ with Car Inspected. We'll see you next time.